how do you let go completely? Can you please talk about step 12?
Trust. Do the work. If you don't do the work, there's nothing to let go of. That's real. So if you say, I'm just going to let it go, I did a couple of tools, you will be off because you'll be floating around going, what am I thinking now? What's going on? You got to do such fine-tuned, intricate work. A lot of work goes into being great. So then you can let it go because you've built your house. Now here's the thing about doing the steps before step 12. It's like building a house. Now if I want to paint a wall yellow, if I don't have a wall, the paint's going to float to the ground, right? It's not going to be painting anything. It's going to be dripping to the ground. But I just put it on a wall. See, I have that wall. And we're just doing some of the tools. I have that wall, but it's not connected to anything. So the walls just go on the floor. So I can paint it, but it's just going to be lying on the ground. You have to build the house, and that means you have to do all the things that make a house be built. You have to dig the hole in the ground. You have to put the cement in. You have to, put the wood up and the nails and the barriers and the bricks or whatever the outside is going to be, putting the roof up and whatever that's made up of, the insulation. Then once you build the house in a way that it's got a real foundation, you can change the color of the walls like anytime you want. You can change the decor of furniture in any way you want. So one of the reasons why directors really like working with my people, that we say they have such a strong foundation, the director says, well, could you do this? They have their foundation. So they can make an easy transition to whatever the director wants, because I changed the yellow walls to blue walls. I put modern furniture instead of antique furniture. So it's an easy transition, and you can do it on the fly.
Right.
But if you don't have that foundation, you can't let it go because there's nothing to let go of, and you end up being lost. And so if you do all the work, all you have to do is put yourself into trust mode and know it's going to find its way. There'll be some places that may drop out, but you'll drop back in. It's like life. We're not always, if you go to a funeral, you're not mourning the whole time you're in a funeral. At a funeral, you're mourning the person. The next thing, someone says something funny about the dead person and you're laughing. The next thing you're thinking is, God, I'm hungry. I wonder what they're going to serve at the wake. The next thing you're thinking is, there's someone down the pew down there that is really hot, and I'd like to have sex with that person. And then you go back to mourning. And it's like this, a roller coaster ride of emotions. And so it's not like one uniform kind of feeling. So all that work that you've done, and you saw today, all these different colors that happen from doing the work, and I just kept saying, just let it go. So the idea is you've got to do the work, because step 12 does not work without doing the work. So that means the lazy people out there, is that step 12 ain't never going to work for you. You need to have extremely good work ethic. Work ethic, people ask me all over the world, say, what's this? Because I've helped a lot of people become major stars and get major awards. But what is the secret? And the secret is work ethic and taking risks. Make bold choices. You've seen that all day today, a lot of bold choices happen based in the integrity of the truth of high-stake choices that you want to overcome and win with, not just sit in. There's nothing more depressing than watching someone sit in their emotions. We want to be able to go like, God, you're doing something with it. I hope you get it. Because we'll root for that. We talked before about creating your audience as a rooting section, make people be invested the way they are in sports. Because people get crazy about sports. They get really insane. And think about the fights that have happened in the name of somebody has this team and somebody else like this team. And the investment that we have, people don't, fight each other because acting. I like this character. I like this character. Boom. Fuck you. Boom. It doesn't work that way, but you can make it work that way if you invest the kind of thing that creates that sports-like need to win at any cost kind of sports underbelly.